Hey YouTubes, it's Halcoon. So this is a really quick off-the-cuff video that I'm making about the progress that I've done on the second draft of the double bottom here. The last video I did, looks like some people are watching it, and I haven't done content in a while, so I thought maybe I would just bring everyone who wants to hang out on the journey along on the journey. It's going to not be a lot. Mostly I aligned the blueprint to my new scale. So here's the frames, and over here's the longitudinals, and everything kind of matches up the way they're supposed to now. The thing is that a lot of the errors that I did on the rough draft were rather kind of gross. Besides the fact that, you know, these are not supposed to be square. I have the longitudinals all messed up and scaled throughout the entire ship. So that's one of the reasons why it has to be redone. Other things that I've done too is looking at other architectural plans for ships. These holes here aren't supposed to be solid, and the space identifiers are not supposed to be like arrows. So I went ahead and just redrafted them. I want to kind of get my objects all lined up in order so I can do this whole thing a little bit more efficiently the second time around. So if you look at my rough draft here, or my second draft, I'm sorry, you can see I redid the objects so that they're all nice and dashed. My lightning holes are aligned properly to the longitudinals and framing. Also, one of the cool things that I've done is, like I said, the frame modifier, the space indicators here. So this is a space, right? So you have a line going in, a line going in, and a line going in, and these are supposed to point that this right here is a space. So you can easily identify that from, say, like another space, like that's right here, for example. And when I did my rough draft, I made these like little arrows. And my mistake is that these, first of all, aren't supposed to be arrows. And second of all, they're supposed to be like pointing to each other. They're supposed to be, you know, this is kind of pointing off in this direction, this is pointing off in this direction. And they're supposed to be pointing to each other to denote, you know, where the actual center of this space is. And also these arrowheads just ate resources like nobody's business. So I redid it a little bit more efficiently, and with a little cool tooling here. If you look really close, they're supposed to be like little lines, thin lines with a little dot at the end. And that's exactly what this is right here, but it's now a dynamic object. So all I gotta do is click on it, and these automatically now point to each other. So I can put one on one corner, one on the other, and they point to where they're supposed to be, which is really kind of cool. Another thing that I've done too is I've corrected the line weights. I've actually been using about 4 different line weights now. So if you take a peek here, if I turn off the deck plan, you can see that the weights for the sides here now actually match what they're supposed to be, and these are also matching the weights that these are supposed to be, plus or minus. I mean, I don't have a lot of visual fidelity here, so I can only guess, but it's looking a whole lot better already. So another final thing too is that I'm going to be organizing all the objects inside the SVG itself. So for example, I have my space pointer here, I've got my planar small manhole, my medium manholes, my large manhole, my lightning holes are here. So they're going to be able to be, there's not supposed to be snapping open though. It's going to allow me to be able to, you know, kind of reference these and grab these as objects a little bit easier. I'm also going to be probably setting up the spaces into their own subgroups too. That makes it easier for not only just export, but, you know, since SVG is XML, I'll be able to import it into something else. So, you know, these are kind of like preliminary plans in order to make things a whole lot easier. I'm probably going to be drawing this up throughout the week, and I'll have a major update, and at the end of the week we'll see what happens. My YouTube skills and my editing skills are way out of practice, so I did get a lot of good, you know, exercising done with this last video that I uploaded, but that's really just it. I'm kind of starting off with some new objects, some new plans, and hopefully this one will go a whole lot faster and look a whole lot better. Anyways, that's all I have. Oh wait, nope, I have one more thing that I want to do. I'm probably going to be, like I said, I'm going to be uploading the rough draft to Patreon when I get the Patreon set up. So, you know, you can just go ahead and subscribe to that and grab the document if you want. And also thinking about every time I finish a deck, I'll probably be uploading that to Patreon too, so you'll be able to grab that as well. You know, there's, I think, 15 decks or so. All together. Well, there's 18 sheets, so all 18 sheets will probably be uploaded. And then after that's done, maybe I'll put I don't know, I'll probably, you know, sell a paper version of it at full scale, one 1/92nd scale, on paper, so people can probably purchase that, you know, put up as posters or use that in order to, you know, do modeling or whatever. And that, you know, there's all kinds of ideas I have with that. But anyways, that's just kind of the quick update. If you want to hang out with me, go ahead and hang out with me. When I am drafting, I'll be on Twitch, and I'll probably make some notes and announcements on my not very well used Twitter to let you know that I'm working on it. So that's my update so far. So I'll let you guys go, and see you guys later.